Hello again. So following on from yesterday's video, I want to share more with you, and it's around overcoming depression and overcoming sadness and lack of motivation, which I obviously had for the 6 months that I couldn't share my mind with the people. So here I am sharing again. So I've got 10 points of the things that bring me down. And then I've got around 10 points of things that help combat and uplift me out of depression and the sad, dreary state I was in. So yesterday, when I shared the video with you, completed it, done it in one, boom, I fucking punched the air, well chuffed with myself, and from then I felt so much better and just more energized with myself. Why is that? Let's talk about it. So, things that bring depression on, for me, totally different for you. Number one, having a victim's mentality and taking no responsibility for how I feel and pointing your finger and blaming and not taking control. Number two, not being as productive as I want to be, such as snoozing and not getting up when I want to be, and just not doing enough with myself and not doing the things that I know I need to do. Number three, self-sabotage and worry. Living in the past. So I've gone through all this shit and it's still circulating in my mind. Worry about this and not putting enough effort into the future. What have I learnt from it? Number five, not pushing myself and not focusing on self growth. For example, lack of reading, lack of watching like entrepreneurs and self-motivational videos, hopefully such as this. Next one, number six, not serving enough people. So when I put that video out, I've obviously got a big response from it. It energizes me, makes me feel like I'm doing something with my life instead of just worrying about myself and just holding back. Number seven, being around people that are aiming down. So if you're with someone that's worrying and negative, I'm sure you know that's going to rub off onto you. So be careful who you spend your time with. Number eight, not putting in healthy things in my body. So eating shit food, partying, drugs, drink, having 3-4 day come down, not going to the gym because I'm still recovering in a pit. So yeah, so another side story. I went out on the 23rd to Social Beats. It was a long one. And I've not been out from then. It took me about 5, 6, 7 days to recover. So I said, right, I'm going to give it a break for now. And I feel so much better in myself. So yes, look after your body. Look after your mind even more. Number 9 and the last one, catastrophizing. So, for example, when you say you fall out with your partner and you're throwing all your toys out the pram and you're worrying. Another example is me worrying so much about me losing my business that I've put in so much effort and so much time, and not thinking that, hold on, I've got, touch wood, I've got how many decades more of my life, and that experience that I've had through the 4 years is inside me and it's not going nowhere. So appreciate that. Appreciate that I was in the game doing, well, I wouldn't say I've done my best. I'll tell you now. At the time, may have felt like I'd done my best, but I'm sure I could have done a lot more. But at the time, yeah, it's a struggle. So yes, I will take that into any business adventure and life in the future. So that's priceless to me. Okay, so we've gone through the things that bring me down and depress me. Now I'm going to go on to the things that combat and help uplift and motivate and bring me out of depression. Number 1, meeting my goals, having goals, setting yourself goals, planning your life. When one plan is burnt down, don't sit on it too long and worry. Get the other plan in place. What else motivates you? What else do you want to do with your life? What else are you passionate about? Here I am. Number 2, speaking and sharing my problems. Yes, so as I mentioned earlier, soon as I spoke, I was feeling and shared my problems with the people, whether you liked it or not, I was fucking chuffed with myself. It was a weight off my mind. So that really helped. Number 3, being courageous and living life to the full. Because we will, and I'm going to die one day. So I better make the fucking most of it while I can. And get the fuck up out of bed before the sun comes up. That is the goal. Number 4, creating. I'm here. I've written down my notes. I'm creating something for you, creating something for me. I'm analysing my mind. So yeah, if you're not creating nothing, I think that is a big promoter of depression. So for example, if you're in a job and it's simple and it's boring and it doesn't excite you, more than likely you're going to be in a depression state. Or that could work for you. You could be fine with that. You could be comfortable with that, and that's your prerogative. But if you're not, do something about it. Number 5, stress and being tested. That energizes me. I do not want a regular job. I could not. Obviously, I could if I really, if my life depended on it. But, well, my life does depend on it. And I do not. I just really struggle to have a simple, easy job. I don't want an easy job. Boring. To me. Same going back again. If that's... Everyone's different. But that is not for me. Number 7, meditating and spending time outside. Clears my mind. Number 7, talking to people that uplift me. So, for example, my cousin John phoned me yesterday. I haven't spoke to him for a bit, and we spoke for about half an hour, and so, like sharing my thoughts and him sharing back with me, it just uplifts, just makes me feel great and appreciated him. And someone's there that can listen to you, and you can share ideas and you can share your thoughts. There's no arguing, there's no looking down on each other. There's understanding. And that's one thing, and I'll continue to open up. It's one thing that I really didn't really have with my mum or dad. Like rarely, if ever. Recently, probably, yeah. Like growing up, I didn't have that sit down and how are you feeling? Oh well, I'm feeling so and so. Well, have you thought about doing that? Why do you feel like that? That that's just not there. So yeah, so if you've got children, have these conversations with them. Get deep in their mind and their feelings. Please. Going back to that, number 7, still talking to people that uplift you. So I mentioned my cousin John, hold tight Pete Lambert, hold tight Aid Lister, and hold tight Claire Shale for being the people that really uplift me when I'm around them. And how do you judge your friendship with someone, and how whether they're good for you and whether it's a good fit and whether it's a compatible relationship? One way is how do you feel when you leave them? So, for example, like I've just said, when I've got off the phone to my cousin John, I'm uplifted. As many times that I've been down and I've spoke to him and phoned him, or he's phoned me, and soon, even through the conversation, I'm getting uplifted. And as soon as I put the phone down, I feel like a different person. Yes. So be mindful of who you're spending your time with. Listen to your gut, listen to your mind. Number 8, exercise and looking good makes me feel good, even though I need a trim. Number 9 is gratitude. Is a funny one. And correct me if you think I'm wrong. Please do. Please give me your feedback. Gratitude and appreciation. However, I feel sometimes when you pour too much focus on appreciating and having gratitude for what you've got, you lose the hunger for your true potential. So instead of sitting back and saying, right, I'm happy with what I've got, so it's content it's content, and that's like a double-ended sword to me. And if you're not happy with what you've got, don't try and fool yourself. Go get it. Appreciate what you've got and go for more if that's what you really want. Number 10, just turning up and following your heart, like I am now. Turned up, again, sharing with you, opening up with the people. So that's all of them for now. I'm sure there's many more. If you would like to share your 10 and other 10 things that bring you down and the things that combat your depression, please let me know. Share it with me. So yes, thank you for listening. Bless up. And also, I will be creating I have created a YouTube channel. So, and Rumble, created a YouTube and a Rumble channel. So I will be coming in hot with those videos very soon. Bless up.